There have been rumors about a new Wolverine movie coming to cinemas, and the director has said that he's not losing hope for a spin-off on Logan, where they will feature X-23. So here is Logan 2: The Rise of X-23. First look. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Is the spin-off likely to happen? Judging from the reactions of the fans, we're going to say that any spin-off they're going to do on the movie with X-23 is going to kill. Not only is it going to revive the entire franchise, it's actually going to continue the saga. Since Wolverine left X-Men for good, X-23 can pick up the mantle and become the next female version of this superhero. She will not have to fight for the role like Hugh Jackman. Did you know that before getting the role of Wolverine, Hugh Jackman had to fight with major industry names like Russell Crowe, who turned down the deal, and the Scottish Doug Ray Scott, the actor who landed the role, but had to cancel in the very last minute because of colliding filming schedules with Mission Impossible 2. But Daphne won't have to do any of that. She'll just get a call from the director and tell her to fly to the set so they can start shooting. Plus, audiences have said that this is one of the best superhero movies ever made. That's mostly because the cast and crew did an amazing job at giving Hugh Jackman, as well as his character, a proper send-off. He died in battle, just like a warrior should, and there was someone left to replace him. Because of this emotional value, the movie was a smashing hit at the box office. From a budget of only $120 million, the movie brought it, are you ready for this? $619 million. When you have fans who are speaking with their wallets, then you know the movie is going to be a hit. Now, on top of all these things, actress Daphne Keane has said that she would love to star in a spin-off from the original Logan movie. Hyped up from working with Jackman and Patrick Stewart, she has said that she would love to continue the saga that is Wolverine. She stated, "I got told by some people at Fox that there might be another one, but this was ages ago when we were filming. They haven't contacted me ever again. I feel like they were just at the beginning. There's more to be told, and it's a relay race. I come into play when they've already written and done pre-production and decided on doing the film. So as soon as they say go, I'll happily go whenever." And we can't forget about the fact that Fox actually contacted her back in 2016 when they were shooting the movie and talked to her about creating a spin-off that would focus on her character, the mutant X-23. Daphne immediately said yes, but since then, they have still to contact her and decide whether they're going to do a movie. She then added that a character like X-23 should be explored in depth, and there's way more to this little girl with sharp claws than can ever be explained in a single movie. She still has her hopes up that a movie is in the making, and as soon as they say go, she will jump on the opportunity. And that might not be too far-fetched. That's because the director is also hopeful about an X-23 spinoff. But before we get into it, don't forget to smash that like button. It helps the almighty YouTube algorithm, and you get to watch all these videos for free. James Mangold, when talking about Logan and the future of the movie, has said that they're not going to give up on the possibility of making a spinoff with Daphne King's character, X-23. Now, we know that Fox has been going through some stuff since Disney bought the studio. Still, the director wants to focus on creating a new movie that will bring Fox out of the darkness, and Dark Phoenix didn't help this at all. And how can we forget about the New Mutants? The movie that came out in the middle of the pandemic had a jaw-dropping budget of $80 million and barely managed to recoup half of the funds. At the box office, it only got $48 million. We understand that it was amidst the pandemic. However, we also saw many of the reviews online, and they're mediocre at best. On the tomato meter, the movie has only received 35% from 126 viewers. Here's what Rachel Harper, one of the critics, said about the movie. "We get a partial horror film without the scares and a partial coming-of-age story without the heart. Ouch. Now that had to sting." In the future, they do plan to fully merge the MCU and the X-Men into one giant franchise. And fingers crossed, this will happen sooner rather than later. Introducing X-23 in this type of environment will only propel the franchise forward. The director also stated that since Wonder Woman hit the big screens in the same year and saw all the positive feedback, They knew the audience would respond positively to a superhero movie centered around a female character. He even claimed that the possible spin-off wouldn't follow the same narrative as Logan. He didn't go into specifics about the storyline, but we do know that he is working with Craig Kyle, the other creator of X-23, and they're trying to come up with a treatment for the movie. Still, Mangon has said that this spin-off, although dearly welcomed, shouldn't be expected to come to the big screen anytime soon. The possibility exists, but there's a ton of details that still need to be worked out. After all, they were in a dry spell for about 2 years following the release of Logan in 2017. That brought us to 2019, and we all know how that year ended and how 2020 began. Now, you could say that the merger killed the possibility of an early X-23 spinoff. This doesn't stop us from believing in the movie. Why? Because postponing doesn't mean fans started hating the character. Let's face it, Dafne Keen, who was only 11 when filming Logan, brought her A game to the show and was popping on the set like a little firecracker. She brought a smile to everyone's faces when they saw all of that positive energy on the set. And you know what? We could actually feel it in the movie. The bondage between her and Hugh Jackman was undeniable. And couple that with her insane acting skills, and you have a star in the making. To say that we loved her in the movie would be an understatement. Now, we know that about 4 years have passed since the release of Logan, but they're going to be making a new X-Men movie, right? Well, wouldn't it be practical to not just wing it like before and actually make a spinoff based on a movie and a character that's a fan favorite? Even if the movie comes out in 2023, when people see who's going to be playing the lead, they're going to instantly think of Dafne and Jackman from Logan, the possible MCU crossover. We know. Information is still scarce, and they're not intending on releasing any new teasers. But the merger is final. The stage 4 integration of the MCU is inevitable. And it doesn't take a genius to figure out that if Dafne is to get the lead in the spinoff, do you know that she could be playing alongside some of our MCU favorites? Maybe it's going to be the Avengers, or maybe she's going to be taking a tag team with Black Widow. You know what they could do? They could actually introduce X-23 in the upcoming Black Widow movie and see how the fans like it. If they start throwing virtual roses at her Instagram account, then they should go ahead and finalize the papers for the spinoff. If not, the project would be scrapped. Have to admit, we're kind of proud for coming up with that. On a related note, do you think Dafne Keen could be able to take the weight of an entire movie on her shoulders? You can tell us in the comments section below. If you like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.